WTKV, Minetto, Oswego. Gomez and Company on TK99 and TK105, Syracuse's classic rock.
With that 8 o'clock light on the stinking button, do not try that at home, kids. Welcome here. It's clear. It's 48 degrees out there. Warmer up, though. Nicely, pretty decent stretch of weather heading into the weekend. The text line here is 605-8874. You can join us on the stream chat of QSportsTalk.com, where if you were on camera right now, you'd be seeing Jerry Schavone from Staff Leasing live in studio. Jerry, how are you today?
I'm great.
Hi, Jerry.
Yeah, good to see you. We're just getting caught up there from Central New York, originally from the Utica area in town now, and things are going well for you.
Yeah.
Well, good. What's happening? You know, in Utica, for years we would do, like the Taste of Utica. We did the fireworks over Utica and fireworks over the Mohawk Valley, etc.
Yeah.
For a long time.
Oh, Utica's blown up.
Yeah.
They're doing a great job bringing a lot of business back, and
it's great.
Yeah. Now I'm actually moved back about 3 years ago, and it's just been fantastic.
Well,
just
good.
going back home, but I commute here for work.
That's the beauty of it too. It's a 45-minute drive.
It's nothing.
You get on the throughway.
It's nothing.
And then with Staff Leasing first, and then for the people who haven't heard or used your business before, Staff Leasing. How long has Staff Leasing been around now?
Oh, Staff Leasing, 35 years,
right?
I believe in 1989.
Wow. 89.
Yeah, I think they know a little bit about the business. They got it.
Well,
So.
and about the business, when you say that business, we're talking about things like HR type of parts of a business, 401k. Why don't you explain exactly what Staff Leasing does? What are the services you guys provide?
Okay, so we're what's known as a professional employer organization. So essentially what we do is we take all the transactional HR non-revenue generating stuff off the plate of the employer. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So, and we're handling your HR administration, everything from payroll tax filings, your benefits administration, your 401k administration, and I don't know, think of us as the everything HR related concierge, right?
Ah, okay. Okay.
And
So what size business are you talking about, Jerry? Like, since there's small businesses that can't afford to hire a person to do all this stuff.
right.
And then there are people who just like, I just don't want to do it.
Well, right, yeah, you have both, and it's extremely affordable, surprisingly so, and just taking a lot of that stuff off your plate, it's kind of a no-brainer, right? I guess I would call it payroll on steroids, right? We're going to take all that. It's an all-inclusive program that really does help the employer. Well, they get their time back, right? To focus on the business, not if
That's a good way to
Julie
look at
and
it.
John, are in an argument because who took what day off, and they're trying to get that all figured out. Or if they have questions on their 401k or just their
health benefits.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily just a small business. You'll do this for any size business.
Any size business, and it's fully scalable. Like a lot of our clients actually started out small, right? And they just stuck with us. I mean, 35 years, right?
Yeah.
And they've grown, and we got a couple clients that are quite large in the area, and it's been very successful for them. And if you go back and ask them what's their thoughts of Staff Leasing, and they just have nothing but wonderful things to say. And usually when we have, or one of my sales team members, they're out in the field, when they get a chance and an opportunity to talk with a client, they usually ask, well, why isn't everybody doing this? Because it just seems like such a no-brainer, especially when you're a small business, just getting going, or if you've been in business for a while, but you're just bogged down with all that admin stuff, right?
That's what you guys do. I like that term, though, for a concierge for the business part of the business. The stuff that nobody, I don't want to say nobody wants to do, but it's the stuff that kind of ties up time and ties up resources unnecessarily for some businesses.
Yes.
Then let you do that.
Absolutely. And
I know a lot of businesses that the people are really good at that, like you're saying, at, the business part. They make something, they produce something, they offer a certain service, but they are not involved in the 401k and they need this and they need that. They don't know. And you don't know all these things. You don't know what you don't know.
Exactly.
New York State compliance, all that stuff.
Oh, you got it. I mean, this is the struggles that many employers face, and they don't know until they know.
You get a letter from New York State
that
says
letter.
You're non-compliant.
Exactly.
For what? I don't know what you're talking about.
That letter from a state or federal agency that usually starts with Mr. or Mrs. You owe us this.
It's like,
what?
Excuse me?
Or what?
What are you talking about here?
Yeah. So you do the 1099 and the 10 this and the 1040 and the blah-de-blahs, and you help us with all those things?
Not the 1099s. That's different. We strictly work with W-2 employees. But as far as handling all the payroll tax filings and all that, that's really what we handle. So you're not worried about that, unemployment, any of that stuff, right? So just administering a 401k, I mean, come on. And think of some of the small business owners that before they knew we existed, they'd try to fumble around and go about it themselves and
learn the hard way.
They learn the hard way.
Yeah.
They don't know. So there's a lot to know and keep up with, and we do that. Everybody gets assigned. They have a personal HR manager that they deal with. It's just one call, and we'll get you to where you want to be.
That's a great pitch right there.
Yeah.
Staff Leasing. Jerry, what's the website information if somebody's hearing this? Because sometimes people are driving around, they hear it and say, I want to get a hold of these guys, but I can't. I'm driving right now. Like, what would be a best way to get a hold of you?
Well, it's staffleasingny.com is probably the best way. But if you want to, go the old-fashioned, old-school route, you can give us a call at 315-641-3600. And, here's something old school. When you call us, a human will actually answer the phone.
No
kidding.
I know, right? So that's something crazy.
That is something crazy.
But
that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, Jerry, thanks for coming in, Staff Leasing. And again, if you're hearing that message and your business could use your business, then get a hold of Jerry at Staff Leasing.
All right.
Jerry, thank you. Yeah, good to see you.
Appreciate it.
Yep, take care.